Good morning, and we're live on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. What another beautiful day. Another beautiful day to take on the world. What are you going to do? What is it? Was it Pinky in the Brain? It's like, what are we going to do today, Brain? We're going to try to take over the world. Anyway, this is Tuesday. This is our 2-for-1 Tuesday where you're trying to 10x yourself, 10x your ability to succeed in upcoming future. And this morning I was listening to I was re-listening to one podcast on the Happy Engineer Show because there were some really good pointers out there. He had Dr. Ruth on there talking about success factors. And one of the things that she talked about was a lot of successful people go back. It's good to revisit the technology or the skills that brought you to where you are every once in a while and practice those skills. Don't let them get old and stale. And I'm going to put a different twist on it where I'm talking about get a new skill that you can bring to the table so that you're not holding your team back from success because you don't understand it, right? That's what I'm going to talk about. And then tying that with, heard another podcast this morning, Ed Mylett show. This is what happens when you get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. you listen to lots of podcasts while you're waking up. And they were talking about the R word, about coming and about 18 months worth of pain coming and major layoffs coming up in the future. So I'm like, get your cert now. Get it while it's good. So we're going to talk about today about 2-for-1, 10xing yourself personally here on Tuesday is part of our new theme where Monday is Metric Monday, Tuesday is 2-for-1, 10xing yourself. Wednesday is We Wednesday, teaming. Thursday is retrospective. Friday is fun. And the weekend is personal growth. So it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. And I'm Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way so we can bring value to the customer, not work crazy hours to get there, and have fun. And part of it is fun. I think sometimes when you go look back at some of the things you did in the past, it's fun. You relive those times when you really felt that as an engineer, the challenge of building an engineer, solving a problem using that tech or anything that was available in those problems like that got you to you are. You may be in management, may not be, maybe a scrum master, maybe you were a developer before, but every once in a while it's good to practice those skills that helped you get where you're going, where you are today. And when I was listening to the podcast from the Happy Engineer Show, which I recommend, they had Dr. Ruth on. It had a lot of success factor, what people did. Some things were, everything was as good to learn from if you have an open mind. And one of the things they said, like successful people, she recommended practicing your skills that you had when you first started out in your 20s, like before you started, right? And I would like to twist that up a little bit more into the 10x world, where not only practicing your skills, but practicing learning new skills. I think that was really more the important thing when you were in your 20s was you would absorb and learn a new skill in your 20s, college, whatever, coming out of school, learning from a new company you joined, and then applying those new skills to what you did so you can accelerate. And my thought is a lot of managers now haven't taken a cert class in a while. Well, why do I need to do that? I already got the cert. Why do I need to take this? Why do I need to learn Scrum? Why do I need to learn Agile? Why do I need to learn Agile automated testing? Why do I need to learn how to be more of an Agile mindset? Why do I have to learn this? Because one, it keeps you on top of your game. Two, let's say you were learn about containers or automated testing or some new or kernels or marketing techniques or more software out there, things that like even me, I'm learning things about how to build a marketing platform, how to use this, how to use it on, how to use Chat GPT, right? Maybe you take a class on. I hear all this stuff about Chat GPT. Oh, I don't need to learn it. I'm in management now. Maybe you should take a certification class in it, right? And why I say this, think of this. And then I listened to Ed Mylett show. Again, this is what happens when you get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. You listen to all this information every day of different aspects of different people, different personalities, different takes on what's coming up in the world. And they're talking about the recession coming up, and they're thinking 18 months. It's going to be a deep, hard thing. So now, why the going's good? If you have a job, or if you don't, or you're looking to transition, now's the time to take that class, get that cert. And not only that, I'm going to add this twist. Have your team apply it. Say, hey, I learned about containers. Hey, I learned about automated tests. Hey, I learned about Chat GPT. What can we do as a company to apply one of these technologies to what we're doing today? Even the small thing, right? And I would say this also from a job perspective. Let's say the R word does happen in a few months and it's deep. If you do it now, right, why things are good. One, you have money, you have income. It's not as hard of a blow to you to take a certification class because you have the income. When it's a recession, if people get laid off, then you're not going to want to do it. So now's the time to do it. Not when going's tough, but now when the going's good is when you take it. Not only that, while you're in position, you can practice that information you learned in the cert. You can apply it to what you do. So not only are you taking a cert and learning in incoming information, but you're applying it to what you do. You're building that experience for that resume. So now on the resume, not only do you say, I got the cert, not only I got the cert, I applied it in my last position and we did XYZ. That might put you over the edge if you need to get a new job in the future R activities that are coming up. If they come up, who knows? They're probably extended. I don't like the fact they are, but this will give you the leg up. And in your current role, by learning this new technology, you won't be so fast to poo-poo the technology, right? Oh, we don't need to do that. Why do we need to invest in ChatGPT? Why do we need to invest in automation? Why do we need to spend some time on it? By learning and getting the certification in it, or just taking the class on it, certification, at least the certification, you got the piece of paper that goes with it. It may open your eyes to, oh, okay, I can save some money for my company here, or oh, I can deploy faster the agile mindset than my competition if we did XYZ. We can expand to 5 new customers if we were to automate this, because it's easier that way. I can 10x my team. So this is where the 2 for 1. Not only does getting this cert and practicing and help you out, but it doubles your productivity, because before you were a negative Nelly to your team for the new tech. Now you're a champion for it. Now you understand why they're asking for it, because you got to stay up with everyone in the organization. It's important. So on today, highly recommend, go out while the going's good. Go look for a certification in a technology that you might have interest in, or something that may not apply now, but it may come around in a little while. See what you need to do to be able to apply it, and apply it in your company. So get the cert, apply it what you do, so you not only have the certification, but you have the practical experience. So maybe this thing doesn't happen for 6 months. It gives you 6 months to practice what you learned. Right. So now you have the experience, so that if anything ever happens, you're ahead of everyone else in the game. You're getting 2 for 1. So you're getting your cert and you're applying it. And then if you apply it to your team, maybe you're 10xing how productive your team is. Right. So maybe it just adds to your value to your company. So when the things do hit, they go, well, Greg went over there and applied this new technology, helped make us more a high performing organization, or doubled our productivity. Maybe we should keep Greg, because maybe he can learn how to double productivity and other things when we go do the layoffs in a big chunk of way. So that can help you. So that can double your value to your company. With that, that's what I have for 2 for 1 Tuesday here on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I did put a newsletter out yesterday to kind of summarize what we talked about last week. Don't forget, next week on the 17th, we have Scott Sampson. He's going to present at our meetup.com activity on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Hope you can join us. I saw a lot of people signing up for the meetup, so that's pretty cool. And I want to wish you the best and happy scrumming. Take care. See you later.